This is your Math and English class with me, Teacher Sheila. Today's lesson is about index notation. An index notation has two parts, namely the base and the index. A is called the base, and N is called the index, exponent, or power. Before we proceed, let's learn how to read numbers in index notation. Say 2 squared, 2 cubed, 2 to the 4th power, 2 to the 5th power. Numbers in index notation can be solved by writing it as repeated multiplication. In this example, 4 is our base and 2 is our exponent. So we get 4 times 4, which is, right, 16. In this next example, our base is 2 and our exponent is 3. So we have 2 times 2 times 2, which is, correct, 8. In this next example, you might wonder where you get 8 over 27. Well, 8 is the same as 2 times 2 times 2. And 27 is 3 times 3, which is 9. 9 times 3, which is 27. Thus, we have 8 over 27. Now let's start with the product of power rule, which says if we have the same base, we can copy the base and add up the exponents. So in this example, we will have 2 to the 5th power. In this example, one number shows a different base. So we need to change this using number 2. So we actually have to divide number 8 with 2, which gives us 2 cubed, which is equal to 8. And using the product of power rule, we get this. In this next example, we have coefficients 2 and 3. So we need to multiply them first, then add up the exponents of the base. So our answer will give us 6b to the 8th power. 6b to the 8th power. For quotient of powers, it tells us if we have the same base, provided it's not equal to 0, we're going to subtract the exponents. Subtract the exponents. So this one will actually give us 2 to the 1st power, or just 2. The zero exponent rule tells us any number raised to 0 is equal to 1, where a is not equal to 0. So for example, if we have 3 raised to 0 is 1, and x raised to 0 is 1, provided x is not equal to 0. The negative exponent rule. It tells us any number raised to a negative exponent is equal to 1 over a to the n, where a is not equal to 0. For example, so that's it for today. I need you to answer practice 4 on your worksheets.